talk, and then you got on the phone and you had to call Keith to tell him how I was, what is the words, psychoanalyzing you. Psychoanalyzing you. I was psychoanalyzing you because, I mean, as you call it, but it was, I felt like you made a lot of that stuff directed towards me. Actually, a lot of it you did. You told me it was directed towards me. But, because remember, we had like four major conversations that day. And two, so half of that conversation was, you did say, was directed directly towards me. And I don't really know what to do with that because it was so, if anything, if anything, at the slightest, I came to you for some advice or for some help, and you beat me down verbally. You beat me the fuck down. So how can I continue to work for people who viewed me in such a way as some of the stuff that you told me on that day? But that wasn't the only day. But that was just the day that I really said, like, oh, I'm fooling myself here. You know? Keeping this short, 'cause I know it's going to keep getting choppy. Uh, you know, I want to say another thing, too. I mean, you know, as they used to say, don't shoot the messenger. You know, you don't shoot the trainer, especially before the trainer is done. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I will at the same time. And I took your dog as my own personal dog, pretty much. I can't say that 100% because I took into consideration a lot of things that you, Ellen, didn't want for the dog that I did want for the dog. And I didn't do because I knew you didn't want it. But I'll say at least 80% I looked at that dog as like my personal. And I even told you, this dog has to win because when he win, I win. He's gonna make me win. I told you I have a plan. But to beat me down like that, you know, and the sad thing is too, I just feel like it's a teeny part of me that feels like you might have said half of that stuff that you said. You probably meant half of what you said, which is bad. But the other 50%, you probably didn't even mean it because it's nothing to you. It's like, yeah, you know, yeah, it is what it is. And it's like, so you can beat me down verbally on some shit like that. Like, it's scary. And it's hard for me because I can be like you, Ellen. But when it comes to work, I try not to be. And another reason why I said I didn't want to deal with it too is because, like you told me that one day, when I told you them people, uh, when I told you that those people bullied me, and I said that them people bullied me, and you know, I keep that. You know the day I'm talking about, and I was gonna deal with it. I didn't deal with it right then and there. I didn't really want to get y'all involved, even though y'all had uh y'all, or I guess I could say you had already got yourself involved, but you didn't know really to what full extent. So I took that into consideration. See, I'm always trying to think about others, but I can't really be around people who ain't gonna think about me. So when I told you I was gonna deal with that, the second type of, the first thing you show was like a little bit of curiosity. The second thing you showed a little bit later when we talked about it a second time